Super Mega Trivia Slam. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. My name is Steve Strangio. I'll be here with you during 6 rounds of multiple choice trivia. We might even do some challenge rounds in between just to have some fun. And then at the end of it, we're going to be doing a rapid fire round. Now, if you haven't seen the show before, if you're new to the show, I'll give you a quick update as to what we're all about. If you've seen this show before, hey, thanks for coming back. I appreciate you. So for the show, basically, every round is going to be a little different. Okay, every round is going to be a little different. I have all different categories for you to pick from that I'll be giving to you. Each category is going to be different, but there always will be multiple choice. Okay, and I try to make it interesting, and fun and quirky. And now, while you're at home, here's the difference that we have from other trivia shows. As you already know, our tagline: shout out the answers and keep your own damn score. I don't care about the score. I don't care if you shout out answers. Usually when you go to trivia shows, they tell you to be quiet, and sit down, and worry about your score and make sure it's spelled correctly. No, for me, trivia needs to be fun, all right? Make it a group experience. So if you're watching it alone, that's okay. You can shout out the answers. If not, bring your friends over and have a party, get some nachos, and shout out answers, and you can keep score if you want. If you don't want to do it, that's perfectly fine too. We've been doing this for a while right now, guys. So if you want to follow us on all the socials, as they say, it's just real simple. Super Mega Trivia Slam. That's it. Everything is out there, and every so often I will upload some, every round or so, and some behind-the-scenes stuff. We're hanging out here in Paradise Studios in beautiful, scenic, downtown Massapequa, right by the train station. Ask for it by name, Paradise Studios. So come on down and hang out with us. All right. So, what do you say we get into our first round? You're going to see all the questions right here on the big screen. We have a smattering of people here, so you may hear some people shouting out. We didn't actually turn the microphones towards them this time, but we didn't know if anyone's going to show up, so it doesn't really matter. So if you guys want to shout out, that's fine. That's cool. All right. So what do you say we go into our first round? Here comes the first round. You can see it right up on the screen. Round number 1, it's a classic. Them foreign movie titles is crazy. I remember when I was a young buck, I'd head into the Village, as we say, in New York City, because we're here on Long Island. And there was like this video store we'd go down, and I'd see all the foreign movie posters, And I was always really interested in all of the foreign movie translations, First, sometimes they would actually have in the language that it was, and some they would actually have the translation of the movie, and wow, it was nuts. So what I'm going to do here's an explanation right there. The foreign translations of American movie titles, they don't really seem to make a lot of sense. I will give you, all right, the American movie title, and then you have to guess what the foreign translation is. We'll have music playing in the background, provided to us by my good pal and a talented musician named Russ Palladino, from Palladino's Music. Thanks, Russ. You're awesome. All right, here we go. What is the Japanese translation of the movie Up? Here are your choices. A, Sad Old Man and Happy Dog. B, Grandpa Carl's Flying House. Or C, Russell, the Perky Stowaway. All right, so we're going to give you 30 seconds to guess this one. Starting now. Go, 30 seconds. Hey. So we have people shouting out. A is the first one, Sad Old Man and Happy Dog. Once again, what is the Japanese translation? You got 20 seconds left. B, Grandpa Carl's Flying House. Or C, Russell, the Perky Stowaway. You got almost 10 seconds left. Which one do you think it is? Up. Got some people in the audience shouting out. You're going to say A also? We have Sad Old Man and Happy Dog. Did you guess? B, Grandpa Carl's Flying House is the answer. All right, well, 30 seconds are up. What do you say we find out what the Japanese translation of the movie Up will be? Are you ready? Here we go. Grandpa Carl's Flying House! Yes! B is the answer. People are rioting in the audience.
I love how one word translates to 4.
Isn't it right? One word. That's what he said. One word translates to all of those.
In the Japanese language.
Who would have known? Who would have known? All right, squirrel. Fact. Doug, that's how you pronounce it. Doug, that's how you spell it, who plays the dog in the movie, was extremely important to the story. Why, you may ask? Because he represented the unconditional love. So as viewers who can remember that Carl, even though he was kind of grumbly, also has a soft side, as shown in the movie, the opening sequence of the movie. If you do not cry during the opening scene of this movie, you do not have a heart, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I got to say to you. It was a really, really just, amazing film. And it's something that everybody felt that they needed to see, when it first came out. So it was really awesome, and I really enjoyed it. All right, we'll be moving on pretty soon to our next one. You're watching Super Mega Trivia Slam. I'm going to do it without the music this time because, hey, we got some people here, so... Oh, there's some music. We'll have some music playing in the background every so often. All right, moving on to round number 2. What the hell is that damn thing? The hell? So I said, every time we do one, we'll give you the name of the round, an explanation, trivia question, multiple choice, give you an answer, and then a fun fact. Here we go. I will say the name of a thing, and you have to guess what the hell it is. All right, here we go. What the hell is that thing in the movie The Thing? We're talking about the remake, not the original. The remake. A large blob that absorbs people. B, a huge monster that breathes fire. Or C, a shape-shifting alien organism. You got 30 seconds. Go. What do you think it is? A, B, or C? We have an A.
C.
C. Shout it out if you're playing at home. What the hell is that thing in the movie The Thing, the remake, not the original? A large blob that absorbs people. B, a huge monster that breathes fire. Right there. Or a shape-shifting alien organism.
I'm going to go to C.
You're going to go to C? You're going to go to C. All right, so
Unanimous on C.
we're all for C. So the people in the audience are guessing C. What is the answer? Yep, you're right. It's a shape-shifting alien organism. Hey, how about the fact thing? Towards the end of the film, Kurt Russell's character throws a stick of dynamite, but the thing was, it was a real stick of dynamite. Could not happen these days if you tried that. And if you see the movie and you see the reaction on Kurt Russell's face, that is true terror. The fact that he actually threw...
Hello, Alan.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. So moving on. Round number 3, truth or lie. Okay, sometimes there's like true or false, but this is truth or lie. A lot of things out there that people have been saying. Now I'm going to say one of those things. You got to tell me truth or lie. Here we go. Truth or lie, Napoleon was really short. You got 30 seconds. Go. So you're saying truth? Truth, he's guessing lie. What do you think over here? Truth or lie? Napoleon was really short. This, I'm going to be honest with you, I'll give you a hint. It's a bit of a trick question. It's a bit of a trick question. You got 10 seconds left. What do you think? Napoleon, if you've seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, you know who Napoleon is. I'm talking to my audience right now. 1 second left. All right, here we go. You ready? This might be a bit controversial. It's a lie. It's a lie. Okay, I'll tell you why. Here's a factpolian for you. Napoleon was actually average size for the people of his time. Now, yeah, if he was born now, he'd be short. Not that 5'7" is short. I think, 5'1", 5'2" would be short. Nothing wrong with that. So around that time was the norm. It was a British politician, and all the British political cartoons, rather, that perpetuated the myth that he was just this little tiny terror. So that's basically it. All right. So we've been through, I think it was 3 rounds so far. We got some people in the audience. I figured we'd kind of do some challenge rounds. The challenge round kind of gets you ready for the rapid fire round. All right. So for the rapid fire round at the end, I'm always going to be asking you guys one question. And get some music for this if I could. There we go. I'm going to ask one question. All right. I'm going to ask our pal Stu here. And then what's going to happen is everybody here can shout out the answer, even at home. Shout out the answer so Stu can hear it. And then only you can guess. All right, you ready? All right. Name the largest ocean on Earth. Name the largest ocean on Earth. What do you think it is? Shout out the answer if you know it at home. You got a few to choose from. Name the largest.
Southern Ocean.
You're saying the Southern Ocean? Okay, is that an ocean?
The one that nobody ever goes
Well, okay. Southern Ocean. You're saying Pacific. What are you saying over here? Yeah? Yeah?
to. I think Pacific.
You think Pacific? Hey, Bobby, what do you think? The largest ocean. do you think, Bobby Lacera owning the place? Atlantic Ocean. Okay. All right, you ready for the answer? It's the Pacific. Yeah, the Pacific Ocean is the largest. But Southern, that's a very good guess. So there you go. All right.
But it's wrong.
But it's wrong.
When you ask somebody to name the oceans, no one ever...
I never even knew the Southern Ocean existed. I'll be perfectly honest with you. So there you go. What do you say we do one more? We'll give Mr. Southern Man a choice here. And also, if you're playing at home, you can just play along if you want to. It's fictional, but it is the national animal of Scotland. It's fictional, but it is the national animal of Scotland. What is it? Go. It's fictional. Loch Ness. You're thinking Nessie? Nessie. What do you think over here? He's guessing. He's looking at me like he's thinking hard. Playing at home, do you know what it is? Are you Googling it? Probably are.
say leprechaun, but that's Ireland.
Leprechaun is Ireland, but who knows? Maybe the leprechaun started in Scotland, and they walked over to Ireland. What do you think?
I'll say leprechaun.
Okay. It's unicorn. Unicorn is actually the national animal of Scotland. I don't know why. That's fun. All right, we're going to move on. We'll do some more challenge rounds in just a second. But let's go into round number 4. The greatest fact since sliced bread, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the Earl of Sandwich was actually a real person. And yes, he did invent the sandwich. But here's a big question. Why? Why did the Earl of Sandwich invent the sandwich? Here are your choices. A, he was a master chef with a new idea. B, he didn't want to leave the gambling table to eat. Or C, the Earl of Beef dared him to do it. All right, you got 30 seconds. Let me get back over here. And go. 30 seconds. So, B, we're going for B. We're hearing B. He didn't want to leave the gambling table. Got 20 seconds to go. What do you think? So, the Earl of Sandwich. He invented the sandwich. He really did, but why? A, he was a master chef with a new idea. B, just didn't want to leave the gambling table. No, he loved to gamble. Or C, the Earl of Beef. I mean, if the unicorn existed, the Earl of Beef could exist. Dared him to do it. Saying, so you're going with the Earl of Beef.
Say Earl of Beef.
Beefmeister. Time is up. Are you ready for your answer? Here we go. Yeah, he didn't want to leave the gambling table, But I think, hey,
He could pick it up with his hands.
he could hold it with his hands, exactly. Otherwise he had to go make some stuff. So that's it. So we're gonna get rid of the music for now, and don't worry about it. I just like talking to you guys. But what education? That's an entirely different podcast. Fact which? So John Matagu, that's his name, is the actual name of the Earl of Sandwich. The town of Sandwich is located in Kent, England, and currently has a population of over 4,000 people. So that's where it is. So basically, if you just invent things, you just name it. So I want to invent like the Massapequa or something. I mean, just to have some fun with it. Who invented the Long Island iced tea? That's some trivia I got to look into. So there we go. All right, challenge round. Harry, you haven't played yet, so what do you say we give you one? Here we go. Once again, if you are playing at home, the way it's going to go for the challenge round, I'm just going to ask one question, no multiple choices, getting you ready for the rapid fire round, and you get to shout out the answers. Wondering what I'm looking at? There's a camera right up there, so here we go. All right, here it comes. In the Bill and Ted trilogy, what is the name of the third movie? In the Bill and Ted, I'm just going to switch over here. In the Bill and Ted trilogy, what is the name of the third movie? What do you think it is? People are thinking right now. Have you seen? So there was, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. And then the third movie, which was recently released. What do you think it is? No one? Give me just toss them. Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted Go for More Money is the guess.
Bill and Ted's movie flops.
Now let's not talk about that. Are you ready? Bill and Ted Face the Music. Bill and Ted Face the Music. They have to actually, they have them now in current day, and they were supposed to invent the best song to save humanity, and then that's the whole plot. And they have kids, and that's something we always needed. All right, moving on to round number 5. With great trivia comes great questionability. A lot of superheroes have great backstories about how they were actually created. Not in the story, but the actual superheroes themselves. Now, here is one question based on a popular superhero. Here we go. What was the first draft name for Captain America? The first draft name for Captain America. Those are your choices right there. A, Super American, B, Captain Soldier, or C, American Warrior. You got 30 seconds. Go! Shout out your answers at home. Shout them out in here if you know what it is. C, American Warrior. Because C, it's kind of like American Ninja Warrior. What do you think? Super American is the choice. And what do you think over here? What do you think, Stu? What do you think?
C.
So we have American Warrior. You got 3 guys for American Warrior, right? And then 1 guy for Super American. Okay, you know, he's a rebel. That Bobby Lucero, he's a rebel. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, and actually, I didn't do the pre-show, so he didn't see anything. Sorry about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so if you put your answers out there in the world, I'm going to give them to you. We got 3-1 right here. Who is going to be the winner? It's Super American. That's right. Bobby Lucero right there. Super American was the first draft of that. Fun Facts Assemble! Created by Joe Simon and Jack Kirby. They thought there were just too many superheroes with the word super in it, and it just felt that Captain America sounded just right for the time. Of course, it debuted in 1941 for Timely Comics, which would eventually become Marvel Comics. So there you go. All right, Bob, have you done a challenge round? I'm not sure. Did I remember? You want to do one? I know he's too busy with his phone. Hey, Bob, you want to do a challenge round? All right, so here we go. Once again, if you're playing at home, you can shout out the answer against each other. We have people in the audience here, so here we go. How many chambers does the human heart have? How many chambers does the human heart have? So since they can't see you, you're guessing 4. He just went like this to me, 4. So 4 chambers. You know, I know a cow has many chambers.
When I do surgery, it's
Yeah.
I don't bother with
We have a doctor here, so
I
he's
don't bother with the fourth.
the third. He doesn't bother with the 4th. He just do it works on the 3.
I'm going to say 6.
6 chambers as a guess, and you're guessing Super American. All right, so. All right, how many chambers? I got to change it over. I'm sorry about that. How many chambers does the human heart have? Here comes your answer. It's 4. Yeah, 4 chambers in the human heart.
Well, I think,
Excellent.
what you're showing. Stu said 4.
Stu said 4. So, yeah, he heard Bobby say, and he just kind of jumped on board. He's super-
We're 0 for 10. He's 3 for
No, you got a few right. I know you got some. Yeah, absolutely. All right. We're going to go for our final round, okay? And after the final round, we're going to do some more challenge rounds. You guys can decide who wants to play the next one. We got about 3 more challenge round cards here, so we're going to blast them out. But round number 6, name that ice cream. I just wanted to say it like that because I can use my announcer voice. Name that ice cream. This one's going to be wacky. There are so many flavors of ice cream in this world. I will give you 3 choices, but you have to guess the fake ice cream flavor. So 2 of them will be right. 1 of them will be fake. I want you guys to guess which one is the fake ice cream flavor. Here we go. Get ready for this. A, horse flesh. B, pickled mango. Or C, stinky armpit. You got 30 seconds. Go. What do you think it is? Which flavor is fake? We have horse flesh.
I'm going to go with Bobby. Yeah.
Another horse flesh fake one. B, pickled mango, which is either an ice cream flavor or a really great name for a rock band. What do you think?
I'll go with C.
C, he's going with stinky armpit. So we have a nice little selection here.
We picked all of them.
10 seconds at home. Which flavor is fake? You got 5 seconds left. A, it's okay. A, horse flesh. B, pickled mango. Or C, I think Stu has said he's tried all of these. So what do you say?
It sounds like some would appeal to the teenagers.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
There's A.
All right, so folks, here we go.
Okay, all right.
Which flavor is fake? We're going to find out
My logic is flawless.
right now. This is the fake one. Stinky armpit. That's the fake one.
Thank God.
Yeah, the other 2 actually exist.
Horse flesh.
Yikes. Ben and Facties, here we go. Horseflesh ice cream is from Japan. Yeah, it's with a smooth, creamy flavor with actual chunks of horse. What? You hear that?
You don't want to lose.
PETA is on the way to Japan right now.
You don't want to lose a race in Japan.
You don't want to lose a race in Japan. That one goes to Stu. All right. Pickled mango is from Ohio. And is ice cream cheese based, of course, because it's from Ohio, with a slightly spicy mango sauce and other ingredients I just don't want to get into. So I think the takeaway here is horse flesh If you want to eat something on a dare, go for it. All right, Super Mega Trivia Slam. So we have 3 questions left. I'll leave it up to you guys who wants to play, and also at home who wants to play. What do you think? I can just toss it out to you guys, and everybody can guess. Here we go. All right, once again, these are just really quick questions and getting you ready for the rapid fire round, which is going to happen next. But here we go. What is the official nickname for Texas? Go.
Lone Star State.
Lone Star State, Lone Star State. Horseflesh? No? All right. It's the Lone Star State. That is correct. Here we go. Next one. The first interracial kiss ever shown on TV in America happened on what TV show?
Star Trek.
Think Star Trek? Star Trek? What do you think?
Michelle Nichols was a Playboy bunny.
Michelle, was she? I did not know that. All right. They are right. Star Trek between Captain Kirk and Uhura. And finally, what movie takes place in Christmastown? What movie takes place in Christmastown? Where do you go? What do you think? What movie takes place in Christmastown?
Jew baiting.
Moving on. What movie takes place in Christmastown? The answer is Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas. And there you go. All right, so we've gone through all of the regular rounds. Let's just continue as we're going to plow right through it as the crowd starts shouting out stuff. It's time for the rapid fire round. Look, new graphics. Yeah, I'm learning how we do new graphics. Our graphics budget is...
What's going to happen in Ukraine?
No, I don't want to talk about that either. All right, we're moving on. Here we go. So what's going to happen in the rapid fire round? Guys, we have 5 questions, 3 seconds apiece. 5 questions, and you have 3 seconds to answer them. I'm going to shout them out. I want you guys to get ready for this, and guys right here. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1, in golf, what's the term for 1 under par? 3 seconds, go.
It's an ace.
Ace?
Birdie.
Birdie?
Oh, bogey.
Bogey? What do you think? Birdie, bogey, the answer? Yeah, it's birdie. Yeah, birdie. All right, moving on. Question number 2. On The Simpsons, what is Moe the bartender's last name? What is Moe the bartender's last name?
Curly.
Curly. Moe and Curly. What do you think over here? See, when you pack the crowd with comedians, that's what's going to happen. I love it. What do you think?
Got me.
All right, here we go. It's Sizzlack. Moe Sizzlack. Moving on, number 3. What was the name of the cantina where Luke Skywalker met Han Solo for the very first time? 3 seconds, go! What do you think? Name of the cantina. Any Star Wars fans? We have Star Trek fans. Here we go. People who love Star Wars are shouting out the answer right now. I'll give you a hint. There's actually 2 potential answers. Here we go. The Mos Eisley Cantina or Chalmers Spaceport Cantina. All right, 2 more questions to go in the rapid fire round. Here we go. What are the 2 ingredients in a drink called the Boilermaker? Go.
Heat and babies.
Nope, not even it. Moving on.
Tequila and
Tequila
horseflesh.
and horseflesh. I think we just invented a new... You give up. Here we go. It's beer and whiskey. It's like the classic Boilermaker, beer and whiskey. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on. This will be the last question of the round. Here it comes. If you don't answer this question, I will find you and I will kill you. How many Taken movies are there? Very particular set of skills. 172 Taken movies. What do you think of? 5. You're guessing 5 Taken movies? You had no idea? What do you think right here? Not a clue. All right, here comes your answer. There's actually 3 movies for Taken where somebody, his daughter gets kidnapped. So what's going on there? If you count, it's 4 if you count Tooken, which was actually a parody of the movie Taken. So there you go. Super Mega Trivia Slam. That is the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Keep checking in. We debut it on Facebook Live. Come on down, hang out with us. We want to hang out with you guys and get the energy and and pizza has shown up, ladies and gentlemen. We have pizza now, so if you come in here, who knows? Well, you can probably bring your food in. I don't know. All right, so thanks so much for hanging out with us. My name is Steve Strangio, Super Mega Trivia Slam. Yay!